15, chat. Let's give it up for day 15. Day 15. Alrighty. Chat, thank y'all for hanging with me here. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Today's been an interesting one. Alright. Maybe a little late, but what you gonna do? Oh, yeah. Hey, Stag! What's up? Here, I'll let y'all finish that activity. My activities. Ah! How's it going, Stag? What's up? Chat, also, by virtue of the timer, there's an ad coming up in about a minute. So it'll be a good opportunity to check in, make sure you're staying hydrated. Don't be like me, stay hydrated. Excuse me. Grab a snack if you haven't had a snack in a hot second. Whether you're kicking it in chat or chilling and lurking, I really appreciate you all. Excuse me. Oh, perfect. Excuse me. Hello, Kenny. Kiflam.
Where are you at?
You want to come to the apartments, room B704?
All right, got it. On my way.
I'll see you soon.
All right, see you in a bit.
Easy. Ad dodged easy. Yo!
Stagnation, thanks for the prime. Gritty Goose.
Stag, thank you so much for the 5 months. I really appreciate it. Stag. Dodged! Alright, I'm taking away your connect privileges, chat. We have RP to do. Wow! That goose is widowy hitting the gwitty! That goose is widowy hitting the gwitty. Oh, the K-pop heart? Or the tiny fingers heart? Or the gritty goose? Widowy! I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a little self-satisfied that we were able to clock that he was talking to Idol. The Gwitty Goose? Heck yeah. Am I technically technically able to use Gritty Goose? Or will I look silly? No. Embarrassing. Embarrassing! Shame upon my house! We cannot do the Gwitty chat. Oh wait, speaking of genre-appropriate music... Oh, hey, I didn't hear you knocking at
Hey.
first. Also, I wasn't sure how to text you because I wanted to keep, you know, plausible deniability.
Yeah, no worries.
So I hope you're able to have a good talk. I'm not gonna lie, when Idle twatted out the fuck the letter of the law stuff, I was able to make a guess.
Yeah, you know, she just let her in on what was going on because, you know, she was worrying too. So kind of let her know that, you know, that I was infiltrating. And she said that I'm really good at committing to my plans and that she's pretty amazed that I was able to, you know, kind of just get in with the crackheads and just kind of do my thing.
Mm-hmm. She is very correct to say that. That is very true. So I told Ashton all of this already, and I think by and far you know most of everything that I've been working on. So when you ask the question about whether we are interested in, you know, saving people, right?
Yeah.
To some degree or another, that is explicitly what I would like to do. Where to begin? I hope you can forgive me if any of this is repeated. I'm a little cooked. And there's definitely been a lot of information floating around.
Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of us are cooked by this point, but we're doing our best.
Cooked, steamed, fried.
Whoa. Is that the authentic movie, or the mask from the movie The Mask?
You know what? I can't help but wonder. You know, whenever I sit here to kind of meditate and whatnot, kind of feels like I almost have it on in a way. Or like it's staring into my soul.
Whoa.
So, I showed you the spreadsheet, right?
Yep, I've been
Okay.
spreadsheeted up.
Did I talk to you about Dr. Wilde?
I don't believe so.
Well then. So, as you, perhaps know, I moved here with the intent of, revitalizing a broken program. I moved to Los Santos for a variety of reasons. The same reasons that most people do, you know. A fresh start, a new opportunity. To get away from the sins of the past, perhaps, and maybe even prove people wrong. People disagreed with what, some of my ideas at the Epsilon program in Vice City, and I don't blame them, right? Once you've been doing something for so long, it's hard to want a correct course. And, I know I can be idealistic with things at times. And it's, led me into meeting other similarly minded people, I think. One such was a, Dr. Halen Wild, who was a former FIB agent. He was working on a project. He had information about some things that you perhaps have come across in your journeys with the crackheads, perhaps. Whispers and evidence of the FIB and other potential interested groups funneling arms through cartels and through the gangs of the city. There was a rumor that there was going to be nuclear arms being transported through Los Santos with the interest of maintaining a sense of status quo. Keep people scared. Keep gangs in power. Give the LSPD and etc. reason to, continue upping their budgets. Keep crime up. Yada, 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 all that good stuff. Well, he was trying to find ways to circumvent this and get information out. There were a series of ciphers floating around the city about 2 months ago. Some of them were from the FIB side, and some of them were from a group called the Whisperer.
Interesting.
I don't know if you've heard that name.
Nope, can't say I have.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, it's just it's a lot going on. It seems pretty crazy. And when you say like arms dealer, you'd be a little bit more specific because some people like to deal with arms, like an actual arm.
Oh!
Or arms in their guns. Which arms are we talking about?
Oh, yes, my apologies. Guns.
Oh, okay. I thought people
Weaponry.
were stepping my territory because I used to be the biggest arm dealer with my friend Dewey. We used to sell people's arms.
That's right.
Sure. All right.
I hope you can forgive me. That was not my intention to mislead you at all by any means.
Where's this doctor person now?
That's an excellent question. If you're curious, here's a book of some of the ciphers. I'll say, pages 1 through 4, maybe, of interest to you. The rest is kind of chicken scratch. I hope you can forgive that.
Yep, no worries.
Here, I'll leave this here if you are interested in looking at it. The first 2 pages are a cipher that was found at the FIB by Randy, who was associated with some of the work of the Whisperer before Margot liberated him. of his ability to reason on his own.
Do you think, Randy knowing any of this played a factor in what Margot did to him?
It is 100% a factor of what Margot did to him. The second 2 pages are one of the many ciphers that the Whisperer had brought out. This apparent scavenger hunt was in regards to information. Dr. Wilde was one of the key figures in this info gathering operation. He even had a very impressive map of just about every connection you can think of in the city. Who was tied to who, either through business or criminal dealings. Who was whose best friend. It was extensive, to say the least. And apparently, certain people in power did not take kindly to that. Not one bit. So, about 2 months ago, Dr. Halen Wilde was found murdered. His body riddled with bullets. You know, one bullet can kill a man. Once you get into the dozens, that's less about killing someone and more about sending a message.
Yeah, there's just no need for an excessive amount of bullets.
Also, I should say, Kenny, I don't want to overburden you with this information, so if it's ever too much or if you just want to tap out, I'll take no umbrage. I'll understand.
That's very interesting, It's like I said, I like knowing as much as I can.
So, shortly before Dr. Wilde's death, I was kidnapped and made to twat out a advertisement for something called Aaliyah's Armory. Can't recall if I shared that video with you or not.
Yeah, I believe you're talking about it before.
Wonderful. Well, that will lend some context to this. You'll want to read page 2. Page 1 will come into play later. I received a series of texts from someone asking me, what did I think of violence? What did I think of revenge? What would I be willing to do to avenge one person and save others? Admittedly, I was curious. Violence is the last thing I want to turn to because it had brought me so much ruin before. Before I joined the new Epsilon program, I was, dumbass drug addict in Vice City that, thought I was fighting against the system when really I was just fighting against myself,
Yeah, I've been through that too,
Exactly.
Addicted to lean was crazy.
Nah, I wanted to get away from that, but they heavily implied they knew what happened to Dr. Wilde, and I was curious because his loss came at as a shock, for lack of a better phrase. They gave me some riddles, and it led me to a garage where that note was left with a bulletproof vest with 4 plates of armor and a deagle that had about 20 rounds of ammo.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. In hindsight, I realized that they were hoping to use me perhaps as a pawn to take care of whatever happened with Dr. Wilde. Which is not to say that I don't mourn him or feel anger or rage or want revenge, but that's just not my style. Based off of the clues included in that note, I was able to narrow down that it was members of Tripas, some members of the guerrillas, and some members of Hades and Hydra that were involved with his death. Actually, it was that day that you had introduced me to Ashton and brought Lolly along. A bit later, we had a really nice conversation that had led us to the food court. Now, up until that point, the extent of my investigation, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
was, looking up these people's properties and, staking out, Polito, Vespucci, etc., trying to see if I could catch something, figure out if they were trying to target anyone else. And at that point, I felt like I had come across a dead end until we ran into Patrick at the smoothie shop. He had mentioned that not even an hour before, he and one of his employees were kidnapped and taken to the lighthouse as hostage and forced to fight to the death because the kidnappers wanted to sacrifice a soul to fulfill a bargain. And that was quite curious to me because, it's a lot of people accuse New Epsilon of being a death cult, so the fact that there's an actual one out there was, naturally worrisome. And when I asked who was involved, he said, oh, it's that ponytail and tank top guy from Tripas, Edgar Del Castillo. Mm-hmm. The very same person that was in that advertisement. Very same person that I, at that moment, believed, but didn't have confirmed, had murdered Dr. Wilde. And I asked Patrick some more, and apparently this has been happening a bit. And this is, again, 2 months ago. So I started staking out the lighthouse. And, it took me about 4 days staking out the lighthouse, almost a grand total of approximately, 20 plus hours. Standing by the lighthouse, taking notes, seeing who came in, who left, what was going on. I think around the same time I may have probed you with a couple of questions about what's the deal with the lighthouse.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And, I saw something. There were 3 people who went to the lighthouse, and I started recording. Because one of them started pacing around with a very large gun. And from their physicality, they were arguing, They're pointing fingers at each other, shouting, flailing their arms around, pointing guns at each other, until one of them just started firing. And I got that on tape. Right after the shooters left, I was kind of in a moment of, I don't know, adrenaline. I felt like I had to do something. So I swam over to the body from where I was hiding, and I found out that it was action caption.
That AK person or
Margot's
oh
yeah, who they had gotten married not even a couple days earlier. So I checked his body to see if there was any pulse or breathing. There wasn't any.
damn, you got all this?
It's pretty long, so I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah.
I was there for a long time. I actually saw Idol there quite a bit before I knew who Idol was. I haven't mentioned to her that I've seen what she does at the lighthouse. At the time, I thought she was sort of a guardian of sorts, which I suppose is kind of accurate.
That way. Yeah.
which now that I know a little more, it's definitely accurate. So I saw his ID. I saw a giant gun on him, and I saw the note, the first one in that notebook. I know what it's like to lose someone. Heck, even before I moved here. I know exactly what it's like. And the special kind of pain when you lose someone and you don't know why. Or why they put themselves in that situation. So I ended up taking that note from his notebook. Because, funnily enough, I had met Tony a couple days before after he had DJ'd Margot and AK's wedding. I did a hot drop. I left the notebook and a copy of the tape at a random clothing store. Called from a payphone, disguised my voice. Told him where to pick it up. And I gave him a phone number to call if he recognized the other people in the tape. About an hour and a half later, he called me back, or called me at the number I gave him, and confirmed not only that it was Edgar Del Castillo and Brandon Valentino, but that they were also involved in Dr. Wile's death. So I had that confirmed. That seems to be just a small slice in the bizarre cacophony of things that I've been coming across, and I've been trying to take the best notes I can. I'll say, you can probably ignore the first page. That was a random note that I found. But
Yeah, no worries.
the second one is one of several notes that I found at the Epsilon building. We've gotten a couple threats like that throughout all of this going on. And then following pages, I have
This
done my best.
motherfucker wasted a hot dog on a seagull.
Yep.
Who the Okay.
I know,
Ignore the
Kenny, I'm
first
really
page.
sorry.
I'm
you have
going to second page.
Yeah, I'm really sorry you have to read that. That's
I'm sorry. It's just
you don't have
that
to
made me angry.
apologize. You have every right to be angry. That's a waste of that's a glizzy. That's glizzy gore. That's terrible. My voice is so tired. Ugh.
Yeah, I remember you. I think you showed me this note on the second page before.
Okay. Yeah, I figured I told you some of this, but not all of it. There have been some interesting people that have been trying to reach out. And the more and more that I see and hear and learn, the more that I realize that I may have played a bit of an unwitting role of a pawn, so to speak. Such as, you know, these supposed mystery note with a deagle. I've named the author Icarus because of the references to the waxen wings. I still haven't quite surmised why they wanted me to try to, I don't know, take him out? Shoot him? Or maybe it was a way to maybe get me to expose myself and open myself up for elimination, or heck, even someone close to me. Who knows? But there was someone else who was the one that I got the vests from, who had approached me offering services to, you know, get me vests and guns information in exchange for money and favors. One such favor that was asked was that I look into the black goo at Humane Labs, and that Margot Escargot would know a lot about it. Which is how I ended up learning about all of that, and how I came to realize that I think I might have been injected by some of it when Margot and Sonia took my eye.
Oh, wait, you meant the black goo, right? Not the virus?
Yeah, the black goo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was scared for a moment. With
It's
people being
been a
injected,
little
I didn't
over a
know.
month at this point, so
Okay,
that's
all right.
yeah.
I was about to step away. I was about to quarantine you. I was about to lock you in your own apartment.
No, that's why I was honestly a little surprised to see my blood by the fountain there. I didn't recognize it at first, but yeah. I haven't quite known who to talk to about it because I think I'm not 100% sure. I know they put some crazy shit in me that night. And I'm pretty sure that quotation marks Margot's goo, or whatever it is, whether it's related to Margot or Idol or something else. Yeah, I started looking into that. And now in exchange for the vests, he mentioned, you know, cash for most of them, for three of the vests, and for the fourth, he asked me to pass on a message. He asked me if I knew where the gorilla's territory was, and I said, oh, yeah, I think that's by Vespucci, right? And he told me, very good. You can pay for this 4th pest by letting Scotty Bard know that he should put some eyes on Vespucci. He brought up that apparently the lifer that had escaped, Matthew Colby, was potentially under the guardianship of the guerrillas. So there's a web. It's webbing.
Scotty still working for DOC?
From what I understand, yes. As far as I know, yes, he is indeed. There's certainly some patterns that have cropped up, some overlapping figures. Oh, you did. I don't even know if I told you all of this. So, a couple days ago, Sonia gave me a phone call asking for flowers. Did I tell you this already?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. She gave me a phone call and said, hey, I know you don't like me, or I know you hate me, or you're fucking scared of me, or whatever. I don't give a shit. It's my anniversary and I'm running out of time. It's my final day. You know, it's gonna end after this. Can I just get some fucking flowers for my wife? And I was a little taken aback. Because I didn't expect her to be that direct, because up until this point I thought that she's, you know, been actively wanting to kill me. Even though I have wagered that I'm probably lower on her list than some others, perhaps.
Yeah, I feel that.
But, yeah, she ended up coming and meeting me. It's actually speaking with Idol, funnily enough, with Diego and Angus. She stopped by the last call-up in Grapeseed, grabbed the flowers, and gave me my eyeball back. And mentioned that her wife? Alec or Alex? I didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, it's Alec.
Alec? Was the one who, apparently saved my life. And then she, said something about, you know, remember to love each other, and then sped off. It was very strange.
Damn, she really did go soft.
Yeah.
You know, when I met Sonia, she was pretty ruthless. She didn't really give a shit about anybody. She would just shoot you if you even looked at her wrong. And throughout my time in C4 and, you know, after, noticed that she kind of softened up a lot.
Yeah, but, I'm almost debating whether it's worth it to reach out to Alec. Or if that's just, you know, basically setting myself up to get murdered.
So, in my time in C4, you know, there was a good mix of people. There was people that like to go and do a lot of crime, like to rob banks, like to do all that crazy stuff. And then there was the, you know, a few quiet ones, like me and Alec. Me and Alec, well, at least from what I thought, we were pretty close, because we were very much alike. We kept to ourselves. We kind of didn't enjoy talking to a lot of people because, you know, some people are yappers and it didn't very much fit our style. But the more that things came to be and the more I got to know her, kind of just, I felt like Alec didn't really have a mind of her own. Like, Sonia's thoughts were Alec's thoughts, you know? And if Sonia hated somebody, then Alec hated somebody. And that kind of came through at the very end as well when C4 disbanded, because, as soon as Sonia started seeing me in a bad light, then Alec just wouldn't talk to me either. She wouldn't like respond to any of my text messages or anything, and it felt like the friendship that we built was just an act, you know.
Oh.
And I remember even her husband at the time. Don't
Oh!
worry, I'm just hungry.
Blood sugar? I got you.
I'll be up in a moment. I'm just resting.
Of course, of course. Here, I'll leave that there for you. There's some french fries in there.
All right, got it. Oh, my stomach.
I can't believe I yapped Kenny to death.
Oh, so hungry.
Do you need anything to drink, Kenny?
No, I think I'm good.
You think you're
Just
good?
hungry,
Okay.
but I'm just broke.
Alright, well, I have an extra orange soda if you need it.
All right, got it.
Chat! We yapped Kenny the War Hero Cushman to death.
All right, food.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was over saying, it kind of felt like girl, give me a moment.
Of course, take your time.
Yeah, like even Hunter was telling me that I should reach out to Alec when I was pretty much separating myself from everything. And I told him like I tried, but she just never really got back to me. And that's when he warned me that Sonia was pretty much after me at that time and stuff like that. And I was like, well, kind of figures that Alec would be in the same mindset as Sonia, I guess, at this point. So I don't know, maybe Alec will be all right with you since Sonia was all right with you at the end. But she could also, or they could also be in a very emotional state since, you know, probably a lot went on with Sonia and whatnot.
Hmm. Wait, what happened?
You didn't hear?
All I heard is that Rico Barbosa's dead, Edgar's dead, and DJ Slithery Doyle is dead. I don't know if that's all related or not.
I don't really know much. 'Cause, everyone just kind of talks very fast and just, in and out and stuff like that. But Sonia's in the hospital. She's been in the hospital.
Oh.
Don't know what happened or what all's going on, but, where she is.
Huh. That's, huh. Okay. She did seem very frazzled. And I admittedly did give Margot a call to see if I could figure out what exactly was going on. Because it seemed very out of character from what I can't claim to know Sonia, but it definitely seemed out of character.
Yeah, but I don't know. Overall, it's a shame that, I don't know, the relationship that I thought me and Alec had kind of just, it's nothing after all. At one time, Sonia did pretty much adopt me, so kind of felt like, we were siblings.
That's tough.
I don't know. Overall, I think you might have an end with Alec. I mean,
Mm.
at the end of the day, they're a pretty alright person. I guess it just depends on what time or what mood you catch them in.
Mm.
'Cause I've seen Alec do some pretty fucked up shit to people before too. It's one time we were in the chicken factory and she like broke this lady's fingers and like did all this other stuff to her. It was insane.
Well, that is a good warning to have.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know if any of the information I shared is of any use to you, but I felt like you deserve to know exactly what I've been up to.
Like, because you're pretty sneaky, you know, and staking out the lighthouse and all that stuff, and you know, waiting to get info. It's pretty sick. I'm gonna be honest.
I hope you know that I didn't share that with any intention of making myself look cooler, but if that's a byproduct, I'll
It was
take
pretty
it.
cool.
So when you ask if, here's the thing, I'm a nosy person, and there have been times in the past where I should have, or felt like I should have stepped up when someone was in trouble, or tried a little harder. I kind of left out the stuff about Barry because I still don't know what to do about that. If I have the opportunity to help someone or protect someone or save someone, I'll do what I can to the best of my ability. I'm not gonna pretend I'm some sort of hero by any means, but I feel as though I'm here for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And these these things have been laid across my path for a reason, so what? Do I just apathetically ignore it and hope it resolves itself on its own, or do I take the path? Do something?
Yeah. I feel that. You
Yeah.
know, it's people like Tyler who, you know, I look at them and I think it's always been an inner struggle with me to want to help people and then to also not want to give a fuck because you know sometimes I'm like, what's the point, you know? But it's kind of like you. Like I'm very nosy. I like to be in on things and I like to explore and just get as much information as I can. And you know, I can't just sit there and see him and be like, all right, well this guy got injected. You know, he kind of took all their attention away from me while I was able to get help and everything. And then just let him be, you know, just let him suffer on his own. It'd feel pretty wrong to just be like, well, I escaped in my life, you know, fuck this
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Like, I won't pretend to have the answers to everything. It'd be foolish of me to do so. But where I can help, I would like to. Or in situations where I really don't have an answer, I'd like to at least be perhaps a comfort, a source of solace. Information makes you stronger. And I feel like, even though it's gotten me into a little bit of trouble here, it's more often than not protected the other people around me, right? So it's ultimately worthwhile. I mean, what you did the past couple of weeks, Kenny, is really above and beyond. You know? If they're serious about releasing this thing, you know, infecting and murdering, dozens, thousands, millions of people. At least you've done something to stop it, or at least warn people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you and Jordan are able to work it out.
You know, it's a tough one because everything always just seems so back and forth between me and her. But at the end of the day, it's just, you know, doing everything that we're doing, we're not immortal. Eventually, death comes for us all in the end, right? So
That is very true.
eventually, you know, one of us or me or something like that, you know, if happen not to make it out of whatever situation we're in, I'd at least like things to be on decent terms with people.
Yeah.
You know, I always told myself that someday I was gonna travel beyond the seas and leave this island and maybe retire from all this and just live my life just drinking alcohol somewhere and relaxing. But then there's the other side of things where it's just like, what if I never make it off this island? What if this is just my final resting place?
Mm. They kind of look like the yin and yang symbol right now, chat. That's kind of funny.
But even if I end up meeting my end here in some way, I'd at least like to do something to make a difference in at least somebody's life.
Same. I know what I'm about to say is going to be very, very obnoxious, but if I have a say in it, I'd rather my friends and the people around me greet death like a friend, a welcome guest, not the bastion of wanton, thoughtless violence or fucking death cult Norman Bones bullshit that's been going on. I know we can't choose how we go, but I want the people around me to at least know some sense of peace before their time is up.
I'm just saying it out here. Listen, if I end up going before any of you guys go, no making any sort of deals at Lighthouse. You, even if Jordan tries to make a deal, you
I
pull her out of
will.
there.
Listen, New Epsilon will become a brainwash cult if that happens. I'm gonna Pavlov train people to not go within 40 miles of that place.
Alright, good.
I can 100% make that promise. You know, will I try to find out what happened to you? Will I try to... Revenge isn't the right word, but... Will I try to make sure that your soul is able to rest at peace? Wherever it is and whoever has it? Yeah. Am I gonna make a deal with an ex-serial killer? No. I'm not interested in that. If it's a situation where I feel like I have to barter for someone's life, that just means I didn't try hard enough while they were still alive.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mm. There's a lot of people I'd love to bring back. I've barely lived here for more than 3 months, and I've already had to bid farewell to 2 people that I thought were going to be lifelong friends. And I already was too well acquainted with a sense of loss back in Liberty City. I can't cheat death, but I can help people live and make their lives easier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what? It's been maybe 5+ years, and still go to the rooftop that me and my best friend would go to have conversations, and still talk to them as if they were still there to this day. They always loved cold weather. They loved ice, and I always bring them a cup of ice whenever I go up there.
Mm-hmm.
But never would I do anything to bring them back. They lived their life. They did a lot of what they wanted to do. We had good memories together. You know, now I have that, and I'll just leave it as that.
Sorry, Randy's twat. Yeah. You're one of the first people to actually talk to me like a human being when I moved here. And you gave me that ride on your motorbike. I don't know if I can ever express how deeply grateful that our paths had crossed that day. And continue to cross.
Yeah, I mean, meeting you by chance and having the conversation that we did felt like it was, I was at the end of one of my chapters in life, and it felt like that was the start of a new one.
A lot has changed in the past couple of months.
Yeah. Oh, to think that all this started just from picking you up on the side of the road.
Yeah. All that considered, what do you think your next step is?
I still want to be a thorn in the side of these people that are trying to create a virus. It's hard because Zebra and we go way back. We did so much together, and now it feels like he's lost who he used to be, and it feels like I lost a friend. Back in the day when I first met him, Sonia dropped me off to him and told him to teach me how to do things, like sell weed and just do things in a very sneaking way, and it's because of people like him and Sonia that I became the person who I am today. And I always mention that to people. I never forget where I started. I remember, a lot of people would have taken the easy route to transport drugs or do things like that. And what should have been a simple 5-minute drive, me and him turned something into a 2-hour boat ride around the island because being careful and being sneaky was much more important than, just getting someplace quickly. And it's lessons like that that I'll never forget. And part of why I always, try to take extra steps in doing what I do and not just going head first into things. So when it comes to all this, it feels like an intense game of chess, to where I know how smart he is and he knows how smart I am. And it's like we're trying so hard to outsmart each other. But in the end, only one of us can win. So I gotta do my best to outsmart him. And I've always been the lone wolf kind of person, and I'm used to doing things on my own. But also, I gotta remember that I'm not alone. I made a lot of friends. I've made a lot of people who are willing to help me. But it's always hard to look at the people around you and be like, okay, well, I know that they're there to help me and I should get them involved. But then if something happens to them, it'll be hard to see something like that happen and not blame yourself,
Mm-hmm.
It's part of why, I kept Jordan at a certain lengths away, because although, I would love to just be like, hey, we should do this or do that. I know that she would probably go head first and try to stop all these people from doing things. Like if she knew that I hadn't lost my memory and she knew that these people were trying to inject me or do something, she'd try to be there to stop it or do something to interfere, and in return she'd probably get hurt. And that goes for people like Ashton and you and everybody else. It's just, I don't want to be the cause of why people get hurt.
I get where you're coming from. I guess it's a tricky balance, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately,
all life is a bunch of balances.
Exactly. Ultimately, we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to what happens to us. Here's the thing. Sometimes, Kenny, sometimes it will be your fault. Sometimes, because no one is perfect, you're gonna be the one that puts yourself in a stupid situation. Listen, you're slick. You're very sly. But let's say, in a world where everything falls upon like 100% tiles sort of probability for something going wrong, right? Even if you fuck up, even if you do something dumb, even if you make the wrong choice, we'll be there to support you and help you out. So that's what we do. we're only there for you in the good times, then we're not really there for you. And I hope you take that to heart.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Because here's the thing, you have a really good batting record in regards to being sneaky as fuck. Like a really good batting record, that is exceedingly clear. But I don't want you to think, because of that, if and when you are in a moment of need, that means you don't deserve help. Because that is not true. Probably coming across more harsh than I intend to, but it's, don't let pride or embarrassment stop you from letting your friends help you.
No, I think it's just ultimately always, I don't know, doing things when I got my start, you know, Sonia being my mentor and all that stuff. I was just always taught to do things alone. And that just kind of stuck to me a lot. And it's like, even why, whenever I do end up in the ICU, I don't have any emergency contacts. Because, you know, one day when I meet my end, I don't know if anyone's really gonna know. You know, just kind of it's funny because
Hmm.
years ago, whenever I was with a group of people and we'd go off and do things, um, they would say that I would do this thing that they would say was, you know, Kenny just vanished. I would be with a group and then I would just, you know, find a way to leave that group without them noticing. I like to think that, you know, when I do meet my end, it's going to be something similar. I'm just going to vanish without any real sign that I'm gone.
So a French goodbye is what you want?
Probably will end up that way.
Hmm. It'll end up that way, or you want it that way?
I don't think anybody really ever really wants to die alone, or, you know,
Hmm.
be in their final moments that anybody that they were close to not being around. You know, that day that I was in the ICU after the whole brain thing, I was in and out of consciousness, and I heard the doctor reject Jordan from entering the ICU because I had no emergency contacts. I heard her crying outside that door for a good 10 minutes before I faded back into being unconscious. You know, no matter how much she tells me, you should put people on your contacts, you know, so that if anything happens, they'll at least know. And I always say, yeah, sure, I will, but I never do. I remember when I was in C4, I didn't have any of my contacts list either, but Sonia came in there storming with a gun and held the doctors up, and it was a whole thing, and everything went out of control. And after that, the entire group got mad at me, and it's like, you gotta put us all on your contact list.
Is it because you don't want people mourning you, or is it because you're afraid if you open up the opportunity, no one will show up?
I think it's more so that, just don't want people to worry. I guess, not telling would kind of make them worry in a way, but it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind kind of deal. If I don't see it happening, then I don't know. It's just
I know a lot of people kind of suffer from some degree or another of a lack of object permanence when it comes to loss and departures here in San Andreas, but I think people are gonna worry about you regardless, Kenny. If I'm gonna be real with you. At least the ones who know you will. But I can understand and empathize with the happy-go-lucky Kenny. You don't want to be a
that's me.
burden on anyone. Yeah, that's you. I don't begrudge you of that. I won't hold that against you. Listen, we've only known each other for a short while, but will I be fucking annoyed? Yeah. Yeah, I will. Peeved even. Miffed. But it's your life, Kenny. I'm not gonna...
Getting pretty dangerous out there, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna tell you how to feel in those dire moments. If you want a nice, peaceful... goodbye, I don't blame you for that. Gotta stop talking about it as if it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Well, never know. This could very well be our goodbye. Might never know. This might be the last time we see each other.
That is true. As my mantra has been, as of late, today shall come and go. That much is certain. Making it count? Now that is up to you. Are you ready?
Oh, I've been ready.
Hell yeah. Well, if it is our last conversation, at least I've gotten a decent amount of my yapping out of the way. I have plenty left in the tank as well.
Yeah, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure we'll all be fine.
I mean, you're invincible, right?
You know, I like to think that I'm just lucky, but at some point my luck runs out.
Hmm. If I recall correctly, last conversation I had with Ashton, he mentioned that, possibility that maybe we need to start thinking of a plan to, take care of Margot, maybe. It sounds like you are, somewhat on the same page, to some degree.
Yeah. At
What
least
Mm-hmm.
come up with some general idea to face that bridge when we come to it.
I think that's a good way to approach it, because I don't necessarily think she needs to be, you know, mafia style taken care of, but between the stolen limbs, the unwilling organ donors, and now biochemical warfare, that's quite a resume for someone to have. Hmm.
You gonna be around later on today? I believe
Mm-hmm.
Ashton should be around
Yep,
as
he
well.
mentioned he was going to be around at some point today. I think it'll be I think it'll be good to have a conversation with everyone in the same room, perhaps, especially with you and Ashton are the only ones that know everything. Diego knows some. Lolly knows a bit. As far as everyone else is concerned, I hand out bear plushies and maybe I'm a part of a shady organization. So, do with that info what you will.
Yep, got it.
I appreciate you, Kenny.
Yeah, appreciate you too.
Mm-hmm. I do hope this wasn't, too much.
No, it's pretty good. You know, I like moments like this. They're pretty good times to remember.
Good. I really was debating telling you because I didn't want to hoist it all on you, but I wasn't sure if any of that information could be helpful to you at some point.
All information is good information.
Okay, there we go.
I catch you around, right?
Hey, stay safe, brother. Kiflam.
Will do. Kiflam. Take care.
Chat, I was a little scuffed. Not scuffed. I'm a little crotchety right now, so my energy is not nearly at the level that I would like it to be at, but... Chat, make sure that you send some good vibes to Potato Jesus for the great RP. Oh, it's nighttime. RP today's been wild, dude. There's so much. There's so much to digest, and I don't even know where to begin! I feel like a husk of a man, chat. A husk of a man! I know how to walk on stairs. Easy. Easiest stair walkage that ever happened. Damn. Our Chrome never took chat, Sag. At least we got the cool racing seats. So that's something fun that we all can enjoy as a family. Splitter steel. That's pretty great. To percolate on, chat. Hey, Blackjack Sass! Let's go! Hell yeah. Dang, that must have been some hefty homework. Jeesh. Whew. Eliza has a lot to think on. Oh boy. I hope you've been enjoying the lurking. Alright, we need to repark this bad boy somewhere. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait. That's right, because the bike died. Wait, do I gotta... Closer to the engine? Oh, is it another butt engine situation? Bro, you're literally an entire bike. %of you is an engine. Is it not? Oh, thank God. Indeed. Ugh, chat, there's so much to think on. Damn. I wonder how Jordan's gonna react to Kenny's thing. Damn. Ooh, I wonder if there are any repair kits by Grove Street Repairs. Should check that out. Oh wait, is it still dead? No! Oh, it probably needs like a whole ass. Okay. Not the worst. Let's see, are there any mechanics around? Connor Oxby. Three. 4. Okay, Grove Street Repairs it is. Okay, it is... Grove Street. I think... It's over here. We'll give that a shot and hope it works. If not, we're in an interesting situation where our bike is kind of fucked. Ooh, we hear that engine rattle? Dang. Alright, if there's a tow truck driver, they might be able to grant some solace of sorts. Yeah, I imagine they're not even around anymore. Bummer, dude. Oh, wait. Okay, where was it? Like right here? Okay. Alright, maybe this'll do it. Yo, I barely am able to drive in this game. Barely. Okay, I'll take it. Here, I'll, And at least we, you know, kind of got something. We have a decent amount of gash, actually. Yeah, Eliza needs to go on a bit of a tour. I think. Oh, yeah! Definitely. That was the only way I could aim in gunfights. Was using the, like, what... I don't even know what it's called. Not aim assist, but the thing where you'd press, like, the R... or, like, the L2 button. And then it would just zoom in. Oh, yeah, that's a rattling we don't want to hear. Actually, there were some people at the mechanic shop. Let's see if anyone is able to do a repair. Actually, yeah, it's not looking too hot.
Can I get a bite? Oh, maybe not actually. If I did chopping. Yeah.
We figured that out at least. Only the end shouldn't be the...
Oh, I think they're probably just upgrading their bikes. Yeah, I think they're just doing upgrades.
Come on. Okay, this just might be a issue with the aquarium facilities. I'll let I gave you lots of parts back. I'll give you the other parts back as well. I hate that.
Oh, really? Switching back and forth?
Where's the other two?
Here, we'll at least park it somewhere a little better.
For your time.
Actually, wait. Can I?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can.
I'm trying to remember if I can.
I need to do some standing today as well.
Oh! Oh, blueprints. You're right. Yeah, we'll get it fixed tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's still making the bad noise that we hate. Actually, we should go to clothing store and get helmet. Yes. For a second, I thought they were following us. Alright. Helmet time. Time for our beautiful helmet. We'll do that and then we'll switch, wrong. Easy. Wee, wee, wee. Chat, we have so much to soak in. So much to think about. Eons of RP! Literal eons of RP, though. Holy guacamole, chat. Okay. Actually, we'll do first things first. Yeah, we need to go. What is it? One block. Never mind, we're on the right block. Actually, what garage is this? Technically, we could park here. Hold on a second. Oh, is it there? Oh, group 6 garage. You're right. I see. Yeah, we won't be able to use this then. Hello and Kiflum, brother. You look a bit lost. Might want to get out of the street if I were you.
Blackjack's Bunnies, thanks for the prime. Joyful ads came back. Be
Um,
gone.
Blackjack Sass, thank you so much for the 2 months. Big on ads. Let's see. Oh wait, I still have a ways to go. Does Eliza have to become a motorcycle guy? I think Eliza might have to become a motorcycle guy, chat. Okay, let's be smart here. Damn. The bike wasn't inches away from dying. That'd be sick as hell. That'd be pretty fun. Alright. I know exactly where it needs to go. Right? Here. The middle one. That's right. We have to stand at an angle. Wait, not yet. Why that wind? That was, a little upsetting. I am literally the wind. Chat, I gotta get back to our our AU storm. Like half and half NA, AU storm streams. I've missed this. Okay. Wait, will I be able to... Oh. Well, shit. Well, shit. This guy will break on anything! Damn! Just a slight nudge and this guy's out of commish. Then again, it's a dirt bike. I shouldn't be expecting, you know. Ironclad platinum security. Hey, listen. Better it shit the bed now than, you know, like a murder kitty's chasing us. Ooh. Still a little rough, huh, buddy? Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I think the smoke is just a nice added touch, chat. You know, a nice little extra bit of seasoning. Oh. Must have been a shootout up here.
You're a fucking piece of garbage.
Well, that's mean. That hurt. That hurt my feelings. Okay, what are the odds that we end up, like, shredding up the engine before we're able to actually damage it? That's the question now. Ooh. Strike one! Mike Nuan! What's up? Okay, how funny would it be if that was what took it out? That'd be so fucking funny. I'd scream. I'd holler. I'd guffaw. Good fucking riddance. get fucked. Oh, this is where I get fucked. Okay, never mind. Nope. It is. Yep. Wait, did I run into a deer? Well, shit. Oh, that'll do it. What's gonna be the smartest thing to do here? You know what? Not too far off. Close to our destination anyways. So, as long as I don't goof off too much. Fall down the side of a hill, haha. We would never do that, right, chat? We would never do that. Insomnia besties! I think there's a part of Eliza that feels guilty that she's happy to hear that Edgar's dead because of what he did to Dr. Wilde. What the fuck? Did you just fall? Dang, sorry, man. I think we ran into a deer and I just couldn't see. Oh, and I want to make this very clear, chat. Edgar's a great fucking character. Eliza's just, you know, she has a sick little sense of satisfaction. You know what? It's bittersweet. On one hand, she's like, good. On one hand, she's like, okay, good. He fucking deserves it. On the other hand, it's like, well, I don't know. Is death a worthy repayment for the death of another? In a way, Edgar kind of gets an easy out, right? From having to, in Eliza's mind, right? Edgar gets an easy out from having to, you know, pay for what he's, you know, or maybe not pay for, because I don't think Eliza really sees it in a transactional kind of way. Overall, even if her gut reaction is, well, you get what you get. Oh. This is so dark, chat. I have no idea where we're going. I think Eliza's feelings are a little complicated, right? Especially after that chat with Kenny. Because the last thing she wants is to see anyone else go. Right? Or face some sort of unjust end. I think the conversation that her and Kyler and Kenny have all had is forcing Eliza to confront some, you know, confront some feelings that she hasn't had to process yet. Or hasn't fully processed, I should say. What? No shot. Huh. Well, I guess if there's a... Oh, well. We've gotten a little too far away. Actually, you know, sometimes there's bicycles around here. No bicycles. That's okay. Surfboard, not helpful for what we're trying to do, though. Huh. Hey, bud, you good? Sorry I haven't visited sooner. Kiflon, brother. So... I finally took your advice. By the grace of craft, finally took your advice. Started opening up and talking to some people. But I admit, though we both know, others saw it as a liability. I sincerely wish I had even an ounce of your venom. Things that other people thought made you viperish, made you bold and decisive. And perhaps if our positions were switched, you would have had everything figured out by now. I think I missed my chance. One piece of the puzzle that I thought I had is gone. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad. If not for Halen's sake, and I shouldn't be, right? You shouldn't celebrate someone dying. Your last call. I can't help but feel guilty because why didn't you tell me where you were going? It's the very same thing that you yelled at me for being irresponsible. Going off on my own and fucking around. Either there's something else going on that I don't know about, which fuck seems to be just about everything now. Or you did the exact thing you told me not to do. You told me not to go off alone. Now, I've wasted my time trying to find the perfect puzzle piece for all of this. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think I fucked up. People's souls are being bartered, eaten, dyed different colors. I don't even know what state your soul is in. Are you at peace? Are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Like I said, I wish I had an ounce of your venom. I don't think I even can be actually angry. Nor do I wish to throw a pity party. And while everything else moves on, there are still some of us who care. There's some of us who care when someone goes. There are still some of us who feel very deeply. When there is a gap, where there's a void that used to be filled with passion and verve and bullheadedness. Fucking baseball cap and blue fucking backpack. It's not over. I didn't always listen to your advice, but at least this bit I'll take. I've never been one for riddles. I don't quite understand how I'm still here. So I've definitely fucked around and found out my share amount, but I can't even imagine what you did or who you pissed off. Unless it actually was a freak accident that took you out. I don't care if I have to get a piece of construction paper, cut it out myself. I'll piece it together. Maybe you're, I don't know, somewhere shaking your head. Disappointed but not surprised that I'm here. Or maybe you two are laughing together in the bowels of hell. Some sick, twisted joke you decided to spin together. spot is nice. I can really just sit and listen to the trees. I'm not done yet. I may have missed the train, but it doesn't mean there isn't another one coming. Your strongest suit was your silver tongue. And I will not rest until I get it back. Ooh. It's being a little... Oop. Good job. Alright, I figured that was gonna happen. Damn. Does it feel stuttery to anybody else, or is it just me? It's stuttering? Yeah. I wonder why. Curious. I wonder. I really had too much faith in that. That's fine. That works. That's fine. Yeah? That's really cool, Fast Laps. It's really interesting to hear people talk shop about stuff, huh? Parkour! Literally what happened. So goofy. Is it the bike? The bike may be why we're stuttering, maybe. Maybe we GGG too close to the sun, chat. That could be it. Wow, what a beautiful shot. Cinema. Cinema. Alright, as long as we don't... Wait, are these just a bunch of rocks? Well, damn. Would you look at that? Bunch of rocks. Hot damn. Land enemy lake. Okay, I don't want to die on the mountain. That is on my list of things I don't want to do. So let's actually... Yeah, let's do this. Parkour! Parkour, parkour! I think all we need is a mountain lion to come and tackle us off our bike brutally and mercilessly, murder us, and we're all set. Wow, look at that air. So, why is it stuttering? Hello? Please have mercy on me and my eyeballs. Huh. It's a pretty nice view. Oh yeah, it's Chiliad. Huh. You know, parkour is one of those ephemeral words where it doesn't necessarily matter how you spell it, as long as you capture the spirit of the words. Ah, there we go. Hey, yip to y'all as well. Okay, now the question is... Huh. Huh. Ooh. Ah. Hi, gorgeous. I know I'm not doing this as cool as I could be. That would be very funny, though. Here's the thing, I could be doing cinematic mode, but I'm also paranoid of dying in a really embarrassing manner. Wow, my brothers. Okay, not too shabby, though. Not too freaking shabby, though. Yeah, that was a panther. A certified panther chat, don't you know? It's what a panther looks like. Oh, shit! Alright, we're just gonna be good noodles. Oh, yeah, 100% biking skills higher than driving. You kidding me? 100%. Oh, damn. Wait, where the fuck does it want me to go? It wants me to go all the way back over there? Boo! Let me have fun. How do I define fun? Extreme. Okay, the bunnies can go down this sheer speedway. I certainly could. Wow. So beautiful. Alright, gamble. Damn. Okay, that actually ended up working out. Oh. Except for the part where you almost get hit by a car. Oh, where am I going? I don't want to get hit by a car. Oh damn, we're hungry again? Chill! You've had so many french fries! Like, take your starch and be happy with it, you noodle. Wow. Right? I know! 44 mph max. So funny. Yep. And that is a risk I'm willing to take. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll just vibe with the trains. Is that a train sound? Really out here just making the wisest decisions. Oh wait, funnily enough, wait, where are we? Technically we could go pick up our stuff. Actually, wait. Funniest possible option. Hold on. Yeah! Nah, we don't want to fuck with that too much. We can do that tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow. We're in no rush. Yeah, why would it want me to go that way instead of taking the dirt road? Goofy. I'm about to make the same mistake I've made 7 million times. Hold on. Alright, alright. Alright, potential mistake rectified. We're fine-ish. Well. Wouldn't you guess it? No, my bike! My bike! My bike! No, my bike! Here, let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second here. Alright. Thanks, Sparter. Oh, yep. Vinewood sign. Interesting. Didn't even see it. Boo. Oh! Ah. No! Yeah! No, my bike! Oh, they drove around it. That's nice. Yeah, you know, just fell off of my bike. No big deal. Marlowe Drive and Mount Han. Wait a minute. That's close to where I fell last time! Wait a minute. Wait, what is it called? Marlowe Drive and Mount Han Drive. Let's see. Are there EMS around? That's the question. How's it going, Coaster? I know! Oh god. 506?! No one talk to me. Literally, no one say anything to me right now. Good morning, good morning. Eliza might have to forget this chat, but don't honk and then drive off. Help me up. So goofy. No, a yap session. Hey, at least they're swerving around the bike. Dang, chat, I got too confident. Why did we have to go dive head first? How did that happen? Eliza did roll a 20. But the odds that an EMS are around are teeny low. Yeah, can you call 911? Don't honk at me! Dang, we got so close, chat. We got, you know what? We got over, you know what? We only had a, let's see, because we started up here, right? So for measuring, you know, that's the entire length of the star, so 1, 2, 3, yeah. A life alert? I don't think that counts. I think technically cops have life alert, right? Call for help? Help! Ow! My legs! Hi! Can you help me? Hi! You're gonna... Hey, hi! Can you... Ow! Oh, hey! Can you go... Please? Ow! I hit my knee really, really hard. It's not broken or anything. It just really hurts and I need help, please. Don't rev your engine as you drive away, please. By the grace of crap! Shall no one show me the milk of human kindness? At least we get a nice view of the Vinewood sign from here. That's nice. Hello, Keflam, brother, please. Keflam. Hi, Keflam, can you please, I don't want the milk of human kindness. Ew. Ew, milk? Ugh. Hello, Keflam. Keflam, hi. Are they turning around? Oh wait, no, I think they're just going to the Vinewood sign. Damn. Damn, that brutal. Kiflom, please! My knee! Kiflom! Brother! Kiflong on the ground. Well. It's just one of those days. Paging Dr. Skip. Emergency. Paging Dr. Skip. Oh, dang. Maybe we're just scuffed in general chat. That could be it. Tuesday! Who the fuck gave it permission to be Tuesday today? I don't know, kind of suspicious, chat. I don't know who makes these decisions. Kind of suspicious that it's Tuesday today. What happened? I know we already rolled a nat 20, but I'm just curious. Oh, I can't. I couldn't see. That could have been any number. Yeah, alright. Ah, man, what? Oh, my head hurts. Ah! Why am I wearing a bike helmet? What happened? Mikey while being the dumbest of asses. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Chat, wait a minute! And IRL, it's so true. It is painfully true. Wow! Ambulances and no one came to save me! That's kind of fucked up! Wow. Wow, just chilling. Fuck my drag, I guess. I'm joking, chat. I'm joking. They have a difficult job where they are very much in demand consistently. What the flip? Also, chat, I'm joking. You know that, right? Yeah, can you drive me to my bicycle, please? Please and thank you. I think it's reasonable for Eliza to remember that she parked her car back here when she originally went to get her Manches, which is now abandoned, in the hills of Polito. Eliza's not going to remember the beautiful vistas that she witnessed on the way to this car. There we go, that's how people drive. I think the next time that Eliza takes the Manches out, we gotta be prepared with plenty of repair kits. At least 2. Because you never know what's gonna happen. Okay, let's see if I can remember where the spot is. Oh, I just remembered. Jeepers. Yeah, I probably don't want that to be left unattended. Bubble wrap! So true. Alarmingly true. Listen, man. Listen. It's not gonna be... It's not gonna be that one. I think it's this one. If I remember correctly, it's this one. Hey, Eliza has not been set on fire, so... I think that is something we can recognize and celebrate. Yet! Actually, you know what? If you count Eliza's eyeball being in Ember's face, technically, I guess... Wait, never mind. Eliza 100% has been on fire. It's the whole entire reason why she gave her eye to Ember. That's wild. Alright. It's not... Not this one. Oh. Nah. No, we're not gonna die! You know what? Deserved. You know what, chat? Deserved. Well, well, sorry it's taken so long. Give long, brother. Hmm. I'll have to admit I don't know if any justice has been rendered in your name, but the warnings that you gave still ring out. I'm trying to remain cautious with everything. And I do apologize for taking so long, I will admit. It's in part because of guilt. You know? I keep thinking each week things couldn't possibly get more confusing. Again and again, I'm proven wrong. But I suppose that's the state of things. I don't believe in an eye for an eye. I'll be honest, if you were still here, you would probably not really appreciate the way I've been taking care of myself, that's for sure. With that said, the spirit of it is alive and well. At any rate, I will make sure that your eyes will see equity and justice delivered. You dedicated your life to healing people, stopping a damned city from falling into ruin. I cannot help but feel as though I am responsible now. I have inherited that will. So I will look upon the sunrise. I'll keep my ears open, my mind clear, and my heart uncompromising. I wish I had better updates for you, but Whisper's not dead. And if I have anything to say about it, it'll be the loudest thing that people will hear. I think it'd be nice to just sit for a while. Still a lot of work to do. That was a beefy stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I kind of killed the energy at the end, but who cares? Chat, y'all are amazing. Thanks for vibing with me today. We will be live again. Time TBD a bit later. Thanks for hanging. Blackjack Sass, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to all of the raids. Torchy Berry, Mike Saf, Blackjack Sass. Y'all are awesome. And if you're new here and you've been enjoying the vibes, feel free to, press that follow button. Share those good vibes. It's a free way to support the stream. I'm gonna go drink some tea because I'm clearly losing my voice. But I really appreciate you all. Thanks again. Y'all are the best. I'll see you tomorrow.